Good morning. Good morning. This is the Journey to a Winning Anyway Life, and I'm your host, Life Pastor Kyle. Come on in for all things winning today. It is a Super Friday, and we are excited about the day. Hope you're excited about everything you're about to experience today in your Friday. Come on in, like, share, and tag someone. Let them know that we're on, and let's join together. Good morning, Sid Morris Jr. Hope all is well. Terrence Bell, how you doing, man? Good to see you, sir. Hope all is well. Been praying for you. Know you laid your sister to rest on Monday, and so we've been praying for you, man. Praying for you and your mother and your safe travels as well. Hello, Naya, Twante Carr, Takesha Haynes, Takasha Haynes. I'm sorry, Takesha Haynes, Carlos and Andrea. Good to see you. Shay Williams. Good morning. Y'all are up early in the morning moving, and so let me know, Twante Carr, where we at. I did some more sound adjustments, as y'all know. I always do those things. And so I want to keep you long this morning, but I do want to be strong. It's going to be a good day. For those of you, good morning. Love the wife picture in the back. It's moving around. I'm readjusting my office, as y'all can see. And thank you, Brittany. She's always pushing for her mama. Hello, Manny. Good to see you. Emery Shelvin, good morning. Good morning. So listen, Minister Ricks, good morning. And Kenneth Davis, man, I enjoyed our one-on-one yesterday. Amazing engagement. So very proud of you, sir. Come on, I'm ready for this morning. I don't want to keep you all long, but I do want to be strong and make sure that things are well in the winning atmosphere. I'm just excited about being a help to many. Hello, Tamisha Figaro. If you're coming in, that 25 of you on. If you're coming in, that 70 you've liked it. If you're going to come in and then go get dressed for work, hit the like or love button so we'll know that you were here. Just hit the button so we'll know. Hello, Deja Young. Good morning to you. Hope all is well. Tisa Collier, good morning over there in the Katy area. Sarah Price, good morning. Let's talk this morning, y'all. I want to talk about something that I think all of you are going to enjoy. The conversation won't be long, but I think y'all will enjoy it. I want to talk about today is Friday. So I want to deal with Friday's winning anyway focus. I want to deal with you focusing today. I won't keep you long. I don't have a whole lot of notes or anything. Hello, Mabel Rice. I'm jumping the gun. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm so excited about getting the day going. And just Mabel, tell all the kids I said good morning. How about that? All the kids. Pastor said good morning. All y'all chill. Tell them Coach Prophet said good morning. And yeah. Hello, Joanne. Good to see you. I want to talk about keeping your focus, about Friday's winning focus. It's going to be very good today because you get an opportunity to look at yourself in a different light real quickly. Won't be long. So you can adjust your Friday, and then all day Saturday you can adjust as you go throughout your day. And then on Sunday you can focus and take your worship to another level. And then on Monday, your focus should be impeccably set so you can do even work a different way. Right now, jobs are laying people off and firing people and all kind of stuff because they're just resetting their jobs. And you want to maintain your value in your company. Let me tell you something real smooth. Corporate, I like corporate America. I go in and out just to see how it's working. Don't think because they're telling you that you're good today that they won't fire you next week. Their job is to tell you that they're good, to encourage you to do better so you can be better, so they can get better results from you. But if someone comes that is better while you're trying to become better, you will become irrelevant to them. And you don't want to do that. And so listen, go ahead, real quickly. Go ahead and like this post and share it. Go ahead and share it. Share it and say, come win with me. If you share it, type in the box, come win with me. And don't tell them me, put them your name. Just say, come, all caps, come win with me. Hello, Geraldine. Tell them, come win with me. Hello, Maria Briscoe. Come win with me. And then see who comes and win with you. See if your friends trust your value and your point of view this morning. So let's talk. I'm ready. We're in here. Let's talk about Friday's winning anyway focus. I want to make sure that you understand that your focus is one of the most important things that you have in your life. If you don't understand that your focus is important, then you will misinterpret and misunderstand exactly who you are as a person. You will misunderstand your potential. You will also misunderstand the power you have, even in your imagination, to do things a certain way. And so you really would like to, I want you really to adjust your focus today. Okay? Hey, Tasha, good to see you. Got to give you a call today. I'll give you a call later. Hello, Kendra Lincoln. Just talking about you the other day to someone. Pray all is well with you and mom. Listen, I want you to now begin to take the time to talk to different people. Okay? I see Kendra Lincoln sharing. Come on. Take the time to talk to different people about what it is that you're really, how should I say it, born to do in life. Don't just take the time to sit back and say what you're going to do and what you're going to accomplish. Take the time to let people know that your thought process is going back to focus on what it is that you were born to do, which means you got to look at your dream. Dr. Isaac Ford, God bless you, man. Good to see you. You got to look at your dreams. You got to look at your hopes. You got to look at your family. And they're not difficult issues. Hey, Crystal Burton, Tony Feast Tyler, I see you. Listen, you don't want to look at them as if they are situations. I'm talking about this in my class on Monday. If you're available and you're ready to invest in yourself, it does cost. But on Monday night, I'm going to talk about how when you look at yourself, if you don't see yourself right, then you will put Dr. Carlos. What's up, big bro? How you doing, man? If you don't look at yourself right and see yourself right and value yourself right, you will end up putting yourself in a state of procrastination. There are things that make people procrastinate, and we're going to talk about those things. We're going to line those things up. We're going to put those things together and show you what makes people procrastinate and then how to win in spite of procrastination. That's my class setting on Monday. It's going to be amazing. There is a fee. You must inbox me and register. I only have about 3 seats left, actually. And so if you're on here and you say, I'm there, I want to go, and you have not paid or registered, because registration is not a verbal, it is a financial commitment. And so if you have not paid for this session for February going into March, then do so. I would love to have 3 more people lock this thing up. I would love to have 5, 6, 7 more people say, I'm there, I need to pay this money and come so I can. Charles Lewis, I need a scholarship. See, here he go. He always playing. Scholarship. How you need a scholarship? And he got, I can't tell y'all what he drives. Okay, Mama Pat. And so yeah, good morning, Mama Pat. So here's the deal. You need to talk to people about what you're planning to accomplish so you can get this thing together so your focus can be set. So take the time to talk to people about what you're planning to do in your life so you don't set yourself up to just be going through life. I see you, callers. So listen, while you're talking to different people, I need you to take the time to talk to people, here I come, who are accomplishing their goals. Talk to people who are accomplishing their goals. Stop thinking, well, they're busy, they don't have time. You make the time, set a schedule, talk to people who are accomplishing their goals, their life goals, and any kind of goals you see them accomplishing that is in your sphere of your life. I promise you, the conversation in talking to people who are accomplishing their goals is totally different than people who are just talking about their goals. There are people who talk, and never get anything done. They talk about it, but never actually get anything done. And you have to know the difference. You got it? There is a difference. What's up, Aaron? Good to see you. Listen, we have to make sure in our minds as we're preparing our winning anyway focus in our whole life. Hey, Crystal Burton, I see you again there. You got to be careful because mentally it's a strain when you are afraid and you throw yourself into situations that don't allow you to focus, because mental health and instability is a real issue. Okay? Mental health and instability of mind is a real issue. Some people have not been diagnosed, but they live it every day. Now, I don't believe that there's anything that God cannot heal or cure when that process is the process that you are desiring. Just to be free, mentally stable, and set in life without God is an issue I don't know how to handle. Because I grew up in church and I grew up with God all my life. So whenever I have an issue, I take it to the one who I know can fix me. It's very difficult to try to be stable with, okay, if there's anybody out here go, I used to go bowling, which I'm gonna start going again. I'm taking my whole church. We going bowling. When I used to go bowling, there is something to help people who are unstable in keeping their ball or in the lane. They're called bumpers. Whenever a person has a mental health issue or instability of mind, I don't know why the coach is going into this detailed situation this morning, Jesus. Whenever there's an instability of mind or mental health issue, there's no way to help or heal an individual that has a mental health or a level of mental instability if you don't give them solid bumpers. Trying to figure out what the issue is one area. Identifying where it came from is area number 2. I'm giving you prophetically from me. Area number 3 is you must place solid, absolute bumpers. And the only absolute bumper of stability that you can place a person in that does not have anything to depend on, trust on, and lean on is God, never a person, because everybody has their own flaws. So trying to help and heal mental health with okay, let me help y'all. I don't understand why you would take a person that has a mental health issue or an instability to a person who's going to talk over their head, through their head, where they put them further in a place where they don't understand what they're saying and say you're trying to help them. Then you leave them this week until their appointment next week. And so now they have a whole week to ponder on what they were already dealing with, plus what you gave me and charged me for, and then didn't give me an answer or any help or any other absolute bumpers. So there's no way to focus. Phooey, garbage is why I don't play with certain people who don't have a biblical God health background. There's no way to make somebody unstable, stable without God. There is no way. Well, the only way they pick is medication for life. The devil is a liar. No, God. Old people used to say he's a mind regulator. We don't say that no more because now we just Prozac him and shoot him up and we good. Anyway, going back to, y'all, I'm messing up my live already, aren't I? You know I don't really, this is my live. So this is where winning anyway focus comes in, where you have to deal with mental health and instabilities in a real way with someone who understands what God desires, goes back to what your life is designed for in purpose and tie you to your purpose. There are real issues. Low self-esteem is a real issue. Anxiety is a real issue. Lack of desire is a real issue. Periods of depression is real. They're real issues, but they all stem from the foundation of a lack of faith and a lack of focus. How do you know? Because every time someone who's mentally unstable, mental health issue, low self-esteem, anxiety, lack of desire, depression, all of those, when you talk to them and tell them an answer, they always take the focus back to, but what about this? Which means they have no focus. It's like saying, go forward, turn right. They say, which way? Go forward, turn right. Well, what if somebody's up there? Go forward, turn right. The exit's on the right-hand side. Forward, turn right. Because they're not paying attention, they go forward and go left. Lack of faith, lack of focus. Sometimes they don't move at all. I'm just telling you what I know. If I wanted to just answer this morning and drop the mic and walk away, I would say it's time for us now. Here we come. I'm not going to be deep. It's time for us now to master meditating. Yeah, we got to cut back some people and cut in some time. Canvas, Book of Sap, here I come. We have to cut back some people. I wish Ariel Morgan was on here. We have to cut back some people and cut in some time. What do you mean? Because until you're able to see something beyond where you are, sometimes you'll have no real push to go beyond where you are. Biblically, that's what I would say. You have to begin to see your future on the canvas of your imagination, which is your faith. If you're not seeing your future on the canvas of your imagination, then you don't trust where you're going. You're just going blindly, as they say. Listen, y'all, like, share, and tag this post real quick. Like this post and share it and tag it so somebody can get this thing. You're seeing the future on the canvas of your imagination. That's what gives you the push to focus on going a particular way. So when you're setting your life up, what up, Edward Caesar? When you're setting your life up, you got to set your life up for your family, for your faith, and for your finances. These are the three areas we focus on this month, even in our church, because everybody has to set themselves up in your faith to make sure you're going to do what you do, your faith to handle your family, and then you got to make sure your finances are right, because you can't do it. Let's just be honest. You can't do it broke. What's up, Edward? So when you're creating and maintaining financial wealth, are y'all listening now? Whenever you're getting your mind ready and your mental capacity and your whole life ready to create and maintain financial wealth, it begins with a focused mindset and your soul. I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health even as your soul. But you have to begin to get your focused mindset. Got it? Yeah, you got to get your focused mindset. You can't just roll around thinking it's going to just happen. No. You got to get your focused mindset. You got to get that thing set as to where everything becomes everything prospering around you. And so you have to focus on not saying negative things to yourself. Like can't is not in a winner's vocabulary. Can't is not in a winner's vocabulary. A winner's language is how can I, not I can't. Because if I can't, someone can. And if someone can, I need to have my finances in place so someone can either teach me or school me or educate me, or I hire the person to do what it is I can't, because my goal is to have things accomplished. So I can't is not a real phrase for a winner. I can't is not a real phrase. It's a created phrase for an escape. It's a creative phrase for an escape. Watch this. If a person always says, I can't let go, I can tell you in advance, they're about to repeat that same cycle, because the word I can't causes repetitiveness. I don't know how to be free of all this causes a repeat cycle in the same year, same time, same area, over and over, because I can't lead the way. When all you have to simply do, here come this plug, this pop, is get a coach or somebody to be accountable to, that you're going to be consistent with, and give them the right and the power to tell you that is not what you're going to do. You're going to be successful and you're going to work it out. But when you think you don't need somebody and you've done it all your life by yourself, you're going to continue to look at yourself and see yourself by yourself. Because as life changes, God grows us. And when he grows us so that we're able to maintain and to expand who we are beyond where we are and beyond where we've been. So what happens is we create areas of inconsistency in our life. And when you do that, being inconsistency comes from not being loyal to your own set self. Inconsistency is when you've held yourself accountable and you haven't been loyal to you. You told yourself, I don't need nobody, I'm gonna do it this time. And you start doing it, then you fall off. That means you aren't even loyal to you. You're not loyal to yourself. So here we come, Sydney. So at the end of the day, when you're winning, we don't lose. Come on, Cam Booker Sapp. Come on. We're coming through today. We don't lose. We just simply don't lose. We commit to the process. We commit to the things we desire to get the best out of the things that we say we need or we want. And when we're not consistent, we don't get the best out of anything, not even ourselves. That's what throws us, and I'm not going there because this is my Monday night session. I'm not giving y'all my information. That's what throws us into procrastination. Yeah, it's a lack of accountability. It's a lack of vision. And then we end up, here I come, losing our focus. But today, you're going to get it back. Okay. Today, you're going to get your focus back this morning. You're gonna line up and get your focus back today. Because oftentimes, we don't think it's possible when it's very possible. It's very possible to get your focus back. Like in one day, it really is. You have to just make the choice to get your focus back. Okay. Most of the time, when we say we're going to focus on doing something, we think focusing is about fixing ourselves. I'm gonna take a rest right there and let y'all get that. That's a good one. We think taking a focus is about fixing ourselves. But I want to invite you to another way of processing. If you're ready, say let's go. If Deja's on, young Deja, say let's go. Because Deja processor is different. We all run on Apple. Deja still like she just loves I'm just messing with her. Are y'all ready? I see let's go. I see Sydney. I see Brittany says stay right there. Tarika Hood. Tony, I see y'all. Canvas with the sap. Okay, here we go. Oftentimes when we say that I'm ready to be focused, we tend to try and fix ourselves. And the goal of being accountable and focused is not fixing ourselves. So I have to give you another way of process. That's what my classes are about. I give people a whole different way of thinking and processing. So they have options, but the option is never to quit. Either option you take, whichever option gets you in the winning zone is which option you take. And that's how I think. Let me show you another way of processing things versus you trying to fix yourself. Because when you try and fix yourself, people tend, what to wonder car? People tend, hey, Danny Hen, we tend to go back to something that we've dealt with. When the goal of focusing is to look forward. So let me tell you what you do. Most of the time when we're not focused is because we're looking at so many different things and we're trying to do different things. Let me say something that people are going to disagree with. I'm telling you, no one was created to multitask. And if you think you can multitask, then you're setting yourself up for overwhelm. Because no one can give 100% of you to anything or more than 3 or 4 things at the same time. It's impossible. What you have to do is start giving percentages to things so nothing gets the best of you. So if you've been thinking you've been multitasking, then you've been playing yourself because nobody's getting the best of you. Come on, Eric Trotman, here we go. So here's what you have to manage now. Are y'all ready? Here comes the answer. You have to control your ability to pay attention. Oh my God. I got it right? Okay. I'm getting it right now. I'm getting it right this morning. You have to control your ability to pay attention. Because how you pay attention will determine how you perform every time. Yeah. Why would you say it like that? Because if you don't control your ability to pay attention, you will be in one of the most important times of your life. Texting, thinking, looking, or focusing on something else. Hey, Shay Williams. People like me have a tendency to think, or used to think, we can multitask, when in reality, we can't. If we're doing a setting and something's going on that's wrong, when someone tells you what's wrong, our attention goes to that one thing. Once that one thing is fixed, we come back to give detailed view to everything to figure out what other one thing needs our immediate attention. To think we can control 3 or 4 things at one time, you are very close to being a person of pride because you're giving yourself too much credit. That's why today's focus is focus. Because focus is what, here I come. Focus is what helps you to reduce self-interference. Did I say that right? Okay, I'm gonna say it right. Focus is what helps you to reduce self-interference, which means if I focus on something and I focus the right way, good morning, Rita Holloway, focus the right way, then I can focus on what it is and give my attention to it. But if I don't focus on what it is, I'm doing multiple things, then I tend to just interfere in all of it, never giving any of it the best of me. So a lot of you have relationships you've just been interfering in. You're not focused on the value of the relationship. Okay, y'all finna get mad at me. You're not focused on the value of the relationship. So the relationship has not been getting the best of you. It just gets the rest of you. So anytime something happens, you don't, watch this, Geraldine, you don't engage in what is happening. You tend to just interfere with what is happening. Okay, y'all don't get it. Y'all don't get it. Let me use Brittany since she's on here. Brittany has a relationship with her spiritual father, one with her spiritual mother, relationship with her sons, with her stepchildren, and with her husband. You got it? If she does not learn to balance her life and focus on all those relationships to the best of her ability and the way God gives it, and then she has a job working for the city. So if she doesn't learn to focus on those things in the proper way, let me help somebody. If every time she goes to her job, she keeps calling in because her children are not doing well and the husband's not doing well and she's tired and all this kind of stuff, then she's going to lose the city job. Let's go further. If every time she's having a conversation with her husband, the kids are tagging on her or talking to her kids and the husband is saying, why you ain't cook? Then eventually she no longer engages any of what's going on. She simply interferes with everything. You cook, you do this, and you do that, and you do this. And if you have not given the proper instructions to the proper person, you can't send your husband to clean up the children's room and the kids to vacuum and the other child to cook because they're going to burn the house down. The husband's going to say, who you think you are? So now there's so many people in your life. That's a prophetic answer. You aren't engaging any relationship. You're simply interfering in your own. Why do you say interfering? Because you are not giving you to the process. You are trying to stand outside and do what it takes. Ooh, you're trying to, okay, let me help somebody. Are y'all ready? Please, if you're ready, just type the word ready and I'll go there real quick. I'll just say it anyway. Some of you are no longer valuing your relationships. You're giving it the bare minimum. It's almost like your credit card. You get all the money paid on the credit card and then you don't pay what it's supposed to be. What you end up paying is the minimum. Just to say I paid something because the goal isn't to pay it off. You don't value the real people on your life. You don't cross your own barriers to value real people. Oh, come on, Tweaker Hood, you got it. Standing outside. You're outside of you trying to give instructions to everybody except you. Then we say, I don't get no rest. I've not taken time for me. I've not. Nobody can make you take time for you except you. And you have to stop giving yourself the excuse. I've stopped being the conscious interruption for some people. I intentionally would call, I said it before, I would intentionally call people and text people in the middle of their day. Why? Because if a person is not smart enough to understand that you need a conscious interruption, then you'll let your workday drown you. Then when you should be taking time to value the person, when you do talk to them, you talk to them about nothing but your workday, your problem. The workday has ended and you're still talking about your problem. You are in a cycle that you need somebody to help you out of. Whether you think you are or not, you're in a cycle. Because when every time you finish your day, you stay in your day, another 3 conversations and 3 people. I'm not that person anymore. I don't have time to let you dump on me. Yeah. Because you wouldn't accept the conscious interruption. What is that? That's when sometimes you make a minute and say, instead of going to the bathroom, I don't have to use the bathroom. I'm going to take this phone call so I can change my mindset in the middle of the day. Some of you think you're important because you carry the weight of the day. You're not, and you'll find out that your job does not value you as such. Jobs don't have feelings. If you don't produce, you'll find it out. That's why today is your Friday's Winning Anyway focus day. You got to focus on what makes you fundamentally sound and sane. Yeah, that's what it is, Sydney. I call people sometime in the middle of everything they're doing. So if they're not on the phone with a boss or not a boss, I feel something sometime. And sometimes I just want to let them have an opportunity to say, hey, I need this call. See, if you say people don't call me and encourage me, that's not it. You don't make time people encourage you. And secondly, you probably don't call to encourage anybody else. Yeah. I call to say, hey, it's okay. You're doing well. You're doing good. Listen, God didn't bring you this far to leave you. God didn't give you that job. I take the time to get you back on focus for your life and not focus for your job. Listen, most jobs have people that simply only work for the job. If you only work for the job, then you're going to have a problem. Because then nobody can save you. But if you understand it's you working for the job, then you have to save yourself. I'll say it again right here. I got to go. I got 5 minutes. I'm going to try to finish. Jesus. Y'all got me messed up. Dog. Focus is what helps you to reduce self-interference. Making a goal list, making a list, finding what needs to be consistent, finding who needs to be consistent in your life will help you to reduce self-interference. It means get out of your own way. You're the one in the way. You're the one in the way. Yesterday I had a phone call. Someone called and they were excited about the day. Voice was high and just, way up there. Y'all liked the post. I see it's 41 of you on here. 33 of you liked it. About 7 or 8 of you didn't like anything. Didn't touch anything. Hit the like or love button. Let me know that you were here. Don't just come in, be a troll. Come in and say hello. Just tap the button. If you can't say hello, tap the button. It's okay. Yeah. Focus yourself. I had a phone call and they were very chipper. And then by the time I called them back, hey, Kiara, I called them back. And when I called back, they were totally different. They were like, hey, and I just went off. What's wrong with you? I went off and then got off the phone. If the day can control you and take you there by the end of the day, then you're not walking in your calling. I don't care what your job is. What's up, Trish? You're not in your calling. I got off the phone. You're living beneath your privilege. And I can't be your conversation. Call somebody who likes whining. Call somebody who likes complaining. Hello, Kanika Adams-Trigg. Good to see you. So yesterday after that call was so funny, then I had a second call. This call is going to be funny. This call came yesterday, and after the whole call, the text came through. And the person was so excited that they found their focus point. They explained how I've been saying something to them for about, oh my God, years and years and years. And all they heard, watch this now. I'm going to help some of you, and I'm going to get off. I'm going to leave you right with this in just a minute. I've been telling them something prophetically, spiritual fatherish, pastorish, and caring friend. I've been telling them something for years. They admitted all they heard was, you fussing. You say I like when people say that. You fussing. I realize they're too immature to receive correction, but they want to give it. I've learned that already. So I stopped correcting anybody. Make your own mistakes, and I can't help you out. You're going to pay your way out. Or you're going to endure. Hardness as a good soldier. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Watch this. This person explained, my wife said, what did you just do? I heard you, honey. It's okay. They explained how something I've said for years and years. And all they heard was that they're not good enough. That they were making a mistake. That what they did was wrong. They were not wise enough. And that they were too dumb. When I personally never said none of those things. It's what they heard. Can I be messy for a minute? I'll say it again. Mental health and instability is a real issue because people who have mental health issues are not always under a doctor's care. Some of them are under their own care. I never said any of those things. Nothing. Okay. They got off the phone. They called back and said, "Oh my God, I got it. What you and my wife as well, what y'all have been saying over and over and over." The person said, "I got it. I got it." They didn't send me a voice message. "I finally got it. I finally got it. Oh my God. All this time y'all was saying that." And I said, "Wow, I guess you wanted to change." Because all that time, I've been saying it for the whole time. Watch this. They've been offended at one point in time, but faithful. Now I'm finna preach. Oh my God. They've been frustrated with me, but faithful. Ooh. Been mad and disappointed with me. I feel the Holy Ghost, but faithful. And in the midst of remaining faithful, when they got their faith intact, the canvas of their imagination, God was faithful to them. What did he do? He cleared up a bad form of understanding. No longer are they unstable. They remained faithful. And so God was faithful to them. And now they're saying, "Oh, I got it. I got it. You mean I stayed when I was mad. I stayed when I was frustrated. I stayed under your care when I didn't agree with what you said, but I knew you were the leader." And now God has confirmed. Now this is how relationships become so much stronger. It's not because everything is perfect for all y'all want to be, act like you holy and you perfect. You a freaking liar. Can't stand y'all fake people like that. Truth is, if you made no mistakes, then you go on to heaven. You got God on your side already. You going to heaven so you won't fall and make no mistakes. But for the people who understand that I'm human and have made mistakes, and they made mistakes, but in the mistake they stayed. It's when you find out that a person can stay through your dumb days, those are the people you trust. Those people who cannot admit their faults, talk, smile, laugh, but don't trust the booger, because they themselves will never tell you where they make a mistake. They'll always shine or highlight yours. Huh? So the person got delivered, and it blessed me to realize they stayed focused. First said, he's opened the ears of their understanding. Come on, come on. She said he's opened the ears. So now they didn't hear, "I don't have it." What they heard now is, "This was for my good." They said it. It was for my good. It was better for me. You were getting me ready for this day. And if people don't see me as the real prophet of their life, I can't control their outcome of their future. But when you see the prophet, God said he will do nothing except he first reveal it to his prophets. Just because God don't tell me what he's going to do next year, he tells me to get you ready. I do that to make sure, come on, Geraldine, to make sure that when you get there, that there is no issue. What would be an issue for others won't be an issue for you. Why? Because you have a real prophet in your life. So when you focus, you know what to focus on. I don't hear nobody. Hey, Lady Fitzgerald. So listen, I got to go. Y'all kept me too long. I'm 3 minutes over. So they said they finally got it. And the reason why that's important is because some of you hear me, but you don't hear me, and it's okay. And that's the reason why when you don't hear me, I know you don't hear. Most people don't execute because they fear really succeeding. Or they fear succeeding because they're afraid of the responsibility on the other side of success. It's going to take up more of my time, more of my days. Don't realize it's going to free up so much more of your time. And some people fear it so much, they don't want to make a wrong decision. So they end up making no decision at all. Today is the day you get winning focus, because change is now. Please type that. And I want you to, when you type it, I want you to feel it when you type it. My change is now. I'm about to attack some people. They're going to feel attacked if their mind is not changed. You hear these lives and you say, "I'm going to change and do better." The minute the live goes off, You put on the same underwear, same clothes, same powder, same everything. You don't change. I want to encourage you to change because your future is going to depend on your change. Why? Because if you're having a private party and they send the invite to your old address, you'll never get to the party because you wouldn't make the change. To want to call work for the post office, they tell you when you leave, change your address. If you buy something on your old Amazon account and you have not changed your address, you keep putting in there, I want a refund. It has not been delivered. I want a refund. I'm giving it a bad review because it has not been delivered. I'm not ordering it again because it has not been delivered. And they're showing it's been delivered twice. The problem is not the delivery. The problem is you being focused enough, making the change, so they're able to know where you are right now. So therefore, you can receive what's been designed for your life. Listen, I'm done. Today is Friday. It's the day you decide what you're going to do. It's the last day of the week. You might as well focus yourself on having the best self, the best you can have. And don't stop doing it. Don't stop focusing because you get stressed. Don't let a job make you focus. Don't let numbers make you lose your focus. Your whole focus is to live your best life, helping other people do whatever you've signed a contract and get a check to do. Make it your assignment. May God bless you right where you are. Come on. She said, this is stretching me. Yeah, it's supposed to stretch you. That's what it's for. Stretching is to enhance your capacity to receive and believe. Some people are straightforward. They have no stretch. So God can't increase anything. Every increase they have, they work for it. They don't see blessing. They don't see miracles. They don't see abundance coming from anywhere. Now is the time you to focus your life on this now. Listen, I have about 3 to 4, maybe 4 spots left for Monday's coaching. Because now when you get to this pattern, if you can't get this pattern broke yourself, you have to re-identify something we're going to discuss on Monday night. It's called procrastination. Yeah, Manny, procrastination. It's Monday night, 7 p.m. Those who have never been, we only give instructions and directions. I'm sorry, not 7 p.m., 6:45 on Monday night. Most people are off work, so you have a chance to rest all day. There is a fee. If you're interested in coming, I have about 3 spots left. If you have not paid, you have not registered. If you have not made arrangements to pay today or tomorrow, you have not registered. So don't think you registered because you send me a text and ask me a question. That's not how that works. We want to make sure we do it properly and do it in order, because I have to make sure we have seating for everyone, everything for everyone. And so listen, I want you to, I want somebody different. I want you to branch out and say, okay, I'm going to make this investment. And I'm going to make this investment. Somebody tried to scholarship someone. And I said, wait, I don't know about scholarship. Sounds good when somebody want to pay for somebody. But my problem is this. You don't value what you don't sow for. That's just how I am. And so when somebody pays for it, it's like, it's good. But yeah. So Monday, 6:45, it's about to be, we're going to identify procrastination. If we can identify it, see it in the middle of the grass and the weeds, pull it up, dig up the roots, burn the roots, have a party, get warm by the roots of procrastination in a cold season. Get yourself warm with no more roots. Then guess what? When procrastination is gone, execution is in your life. You can start seeing some things in your life properly. Let's meet on Monday night and get this done. Listen, I've been your host today, Life Pastor Kyle. It's been an amazing morning helping you focus on your Fridays, winning anyway, focus shift. And I pray that your life is better. I pray that your day is better because you spend time with me. I pray that your mind is focused on winning and everything you do prospers in everything you touch. I pray that everything you come in contact with either wins or shows you favor or gives you a learning experience where you're able to help yourself win in the future. This is Live Pastor Kyle, and I've been just excited and elated to be your host today. Hope you have a wonderful day. If you're interested in live coaching on Monday, inbox me now. But until then, God bless you, and know no matter what happens in your life, know this: you can win anyway. Peace. I'm out.